This is my car roster as of 8/10/2020. This is my 1950s manifest train. And then we get into my passenger train, my steam passenger train. My maintenance of way equipment. That is actually a track clean car which I've never used. Because I don't have the time. Ooh, a couple of don't look so good. I have to replace it. And that is this is my modern grain train. That is my Penn Central auto rack, which I can't run, and it'll be placed on the layout, basically as a display piece. And sorry about me walking, but I have to get to the layout. We have got one and two intermodal cars, and yes, you see my Turbo Chico on the left side of the screen. And this is the train, this part, my modern manifest train. But there's one car I need for this train, which is they're all door boxcar. We'll be moving on the boxcars really soon. But this is actually wood from my grandpa's, these little sticks. That is actually real sticks. It's the coolest thing in the world. I went and picked out, because there was a rainstorm the day before, and I picked up some of the sticks that had fallen on the ground and used them as the load, and we cut them up to how they were used in 3 piles, except these cars that hauled wood in 5 piles. It looks really good though. It's a sweet looking car now. My Acura Mokra boxcar. My 2 rail boxes. We're gonna stop on this car for a while right now because this is kind of a special car. I have not seen this one, even though I live kind of by the Wisconsin Southern. Technically, from my house, you go down like 6 streets, 6 to 8 streets down, and you'll see Wisconsin Southern. I've not seen this though, but I have seen their E-units before they sold them. I have seen those. We had to zoom in on, actually the phone I'm recording this on was my mom's, and she had this, and we had to zoom in on that, and I was like, those don't look like their standard freight haulers. And also, this is a special boxcar for the Wisconsin Southern. It's model their 75th anniversary. This is also another memory, that Amtrak boxcar. It's not the exact boxcar that we've seen at Proviso Yard. Sorry guys, but yes, I have been to Proviso Yard. I got a cool coin and everything. I'll do a video on the coin a little bit later. But this is a car that is supposed to remind me of a memory I've seen there. And we were leaving Proviso Yard to go to Walther's, and I didn't get anything at Walther's sadly because I didn't have any money. But when we were leaving, somebody pointed out that there's an Amtrak boxcar, and I kind of noticed that too. I didn't have a phone at the time. I didn't have my iPod with me. So I have a really good memory, and I remembered one of these, and I seen one of these at Train Fest in Milwaukee. I'm like, I have to have this. It reminds me of that memory, and it reminds me every time of that. Sometimes I don't remember it, sometimes I do. But I'm just going to tell you that's what I've seen. The only coolest I have on the layout. And then my 2 high cubes I got at Thanksgiving. My other wall car, which you go, my coal train. And yes, we'll also stop on this flat car. This is actually a special flat car. This flat car had containers on it originally, but at camp we took those off. I still actually have them. If you've seen kind of a container pile, Yes, that was, 2 of them were on this, and instead we put a cone car military bus on there. This bus is the coolest bus ever because you can actually put the stop sign out. And I've never did anything with this except for having to glue on one of the chalks on the wheels that are glued on. Is that one still? Yeah, that one still has its chalk. The one in the front on the wheel that I'm zooming, that's in the camera right now. But this is a special car. This was the year that we did loads for cars. Which, if you've seen some other loads on cars, then yes, you'll know I love my loads now. And I did spend like $80 on them last time I went to Engine House Services in Green Bay. Also, shout out to Engine House Services. They're the best train shop in the world. Just tell Paul at Engine House Services I sent you. Mention me, Eric Lee, and he'll be, I know a person with the name of Eric Lee. Another Train Fest special right here, this heavy duty flat car. That was actually one of the years when I didn't have anything specified to get. And I found this in, it's an Athearn, it's a really nice Athearn like other Athearns. Kind of a pretty looking Bachmann. Story behind this Bachmann, this car is we have a star student or something like that at the intermediate school. I was in 6th grade and my name was drawn for the week. So I had to bring one of my short scale train cars. This is the one I brought because it was the one I felt like I could part with for the week and still have it back without losing anything. Every time I went past that display case to go to the music wing in school, I would stop for 2 minutes and look at my car and keep dreaming that I had it at home. But now that was like 3 years ago, and that was still cool to get my name selected. This is a really cool coach load in an Athearn Blue Box car. Thought that this is a cool tarps load. And yes, if you notice, it's broke because it's getting out of the package and it broke. Like some of the other things on the layout. That is actually a cool scrap gondola. You'll notice I have one other gondola that has scrap as a load. As I'm filming this on 8/11, the video on the car I'm showing right now will already be out. It's a really nice Atlas Master model. Rapido Trains CP gondola that we put a coach build scrap in. Athearn that already had a load in it. Sorry, I showed my elbow there. Then the rest of the train, that's my ballast part of the train. Get my tank cars, my coil cars in the background. And then we have my ore cars. I have 12 ore cars. The one I'm showing right now is the only Athearn. That's the only one I bought with my own money. So, the rest I got at Thanksgiving. You'll notice I had 2 different color variants, like that last one was red. These are green over here. I still love these. I have loads in these. I still need to get loads in these 3. Still a really cool piece of rolling stock. But yeah, some of the cars I've won, some of them I've gotten free. But they're all really cool though. It's still like the coolest thing is this layout. This is what I'll put the most of my money in right now before it's done, but it's still really cool. I just can't tell you how much I love this hobby. Everybody stay safe, happy foaming / rail fanning, and happy model railroading. See y'all in the next video.